你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Xiao Zhan is out of the circle again. To set a cultural benchmark for internal entertainment, personal feats are worthy of discussion. Xiao Zhan is really the king of golden sentences, and the time shadow style sentence pattern is popular on the internet. Xiao Zhan is out of the circle again. To set a cultural benchmark for internal entertainment, personal feats are worthy of discussion. Introduction: no effort, no gain. In the center of the colorful stage, Xiao Zhan said to everyone, maintaining the status quo. That day, when the college entrance examination was in progress, he was wearing a flash diamond suit, sending blessings and prayers to the children in the examination room. Looking back on my student career 10 years ago, I am worthy of my youth, but he is not indulged in the present. At this moment, he on the screen, with a calm face and clear eyes, walks towards the city of light in the care of the stars and the moon. Withdraw from the anxiety, his youthful face is mixed with mature charm. Under the benevolent mind, there is an attitude towards negative energy events. I didn't sigh, and went through strong winds and waves, and I was more calm than before. Fortunately, the strong psychological quality and the unbreakable life choice made Xiao Zhan have a deep understanding of the ups and downs and the suffering in fate. Forward, stick to the truth, uphold the law of true life. In the changing world, in an environment where the opponent is not in the pool, there is not much to worry about. The hatred that disappeared, and the public opinion that drifted across the world, slowly faded away. The misfortune of this troubled internal entertainer: take all the sins. From personal hatred to group resentment, Xiao Zhan and his fans' names have repeatedly been hung on the humiliation forums. I thought there would be no more anti-social news in the circle in 2021. But just as the Jade Bone Remote came to light, the vicious elements who pretended to be a literary lover and who were unfair to the original author began to strike in disguise. Once again, the fan was mentioned, and the plot was changed randomly. The protagonist does not have enough understanding. Thinking deeper, this is a plain and unreasonable smear, posing as Peter Pan to question the crew and the official WeChat account, and use some means of indiscriminate use. No matter how many catastrophes have been arranged by fate, facing optimistically, the popular male god who is out of the circle again is deeply missed by overseas fans, and the scope of creating hidden dangers is increasing. As temptation breeds, Shen Xiaohui induces it, and it is common to commit crimes jointly. Jade Bone Yao has not been finished yet, it has been so ignored, which shows the viciousness of Pei, a follower. Grab a hot spot and detonate the internet. It only adds sorrow and stimulates public opinion. It's just that the Sangguan Knights will not allow to be deviated. They will protect Xiao Zhan in one line, and the other will be fair in the circle. The evil spirit never disperses, we have to be careful. Trying to use a big drama with a hit point, tearing the original good. The inherent operation method was scolded. Revelers are so upset that they can reverse black and white without seeing the black and white, although they are not satisfactory. But from this it can be seen that Xiao Zhan is still a jealous and coveted enemy of some people. The pure palace of art cannot reduce false accusations. Just like in the past year, great sins have fallen from the sky, and the black hot search that meets every January. For Xiao Zhan, it was inhumane. But capital power, netizens criticized, the name of the public enemy of the entire network has been determined, and there is no way to get out. Only when you are caught in flames can you know the intuition of being burned. It sounded that there was an unsteady temperament in his flowing blood, prompting him to gain a foothold. Say goodbye to the simplicity of the Jew period, and come to the rising period of business prosperity. With simplicity, the more frustrated, the more courageous, the stronger the talents conquer the people. The film Jade Bone Remote was released and out of the circle again. The boycott staff satirical drama was not of good quality, and overseas fans liked it and fell in love with it. Missing hit the screen, quite emotional. The clamor was broadcast early, and at the same time, a heart-stuck line by Shi Ying in the film was used by the majority of live fans to make a sentence. To get out of the cultural shrine, stepping out of the scam of humanism and smashing the protracted hostile wars, personal feats are worthy of hot discussion. worry and distracting thoughts. In the golden age of ignorance, I lost a lofty ambition, only thinking of harming others, revenge, after all, regret for the rest of my life. Full of grievances, anger on his face, and an inevitable motive to create public opinion in his heart, this kind of person will surely endure his name and be scolded. In recent years, the problem of the homogenization of the rice circle has become more and more serious, reflecting the psychology of the perpetrators under the banner of free speech. If we say that achievements are obliterated, Xiao Zhan, who has always been stigmatized, has the obligation to bear responsibilities that have nothing to do with him. So how can this world be fair? Under his innocent body, he is mixed with a mentality of diminishing social interaction in the new era. He doesn't regard the pathological actions of the perpetrators in the rice circle as a model, but instead sets an example. Step out of the scam of humanism, under the public's three bottom lines and fans' fortress of belief, guarded the last light. With the experience of acting, the understanding of the depth of portraying characters. So when playing the role of the priest Shiying, I don't have any worries and am fully committed. According to the director's arrangement, a little bit to restore this male character who is cold on the outside and hot on the inside. He has an insight into what is wrong, understands human nature, understands the laws of nature, wisely faces all difficulties, and is willing to leave the cultural altar to set a cultural benchmark for internal entertainment. Personal feats are worthy of discussion. Gentle contours, bias quality, pragmatic style of doing things, let go, have a correct mentality, and always prepare for battle. In the performing arts circle that fulfills its mission, it has done a lot of big things out of the circle, advocating fans to do public welfare, contributing to the cause of socialism, leading the trend of the times with meager power, and entering the industry for 5 years. The experience of the magic year is enough to write a book. But he always gave back to every senior who had been kind to him with kindness and kindness. Struggling hard, determined to be a quality actor. In the struggling stage, I learned to keep a low profile and surpassed the imagination of the resistors, and took the accident of becoming famous as the beginning of dreaming. 3 Shahong has something to say, a cruel weapon, a cold-blooded dagger. The torture instruments of the citrus or antium were thrown on the victim again and again. The ruthlessness of life, tell you and me, only if you accept the move with awe, inspiring righteousness can you have a chance to win. When the governance circle, suppressing good people has become an indelible phenomenon, and justice personnel will be able to respond when they stand up. In pursuing the real situation, you will always be respected if you always maintain the mentality of being born in the sun. Remove the traffic baggage, Xiao Zhan, who is the idol. You are the star of this arrogant world. You are strong when you have no desires, and your stance of not fearing power has slowed the speed of the snowball incident and is deeply admired. Xiao Zhan is really the king of golden sentences, and the time shadow style sentence pattern is popular on the internet. Fans learn too fast. Xiao Zhan has a new Tropic After Duluo style, and fan comments have become a bright spot since Xiao Zhan and Ren Sensitive. After the various new tidbits of Jade Bone Remote, everyone's expectations for this drama are also higher. Under the officially certified topic entries, what everyone is looking forward to is the official poster stills of Xiao Zhan and Ren Min. The focus is on the completion of Jade Bone Remote. In the several previews released, you can see the great priest of Shiying played by Xiao Zhan and Zhu Yan, the lord of the Qi clan played by Ren Min. Some stories about love, hatred between two people and the common guardianship of the tribe to save the common people. The two were originally masters and apprentices, and they were together after experiencing all kinds of hardships. Many people think this story is very similar to the previous Flower Thousand Bones. This kind of ancient costume and fantasy fairy Xia drama has always been very popular in the market. Female audiences will never tire of this type of TV series. Coupled with the setting of the role and the choice of actors, to a large extent can determine whether the show can be out of the circle, whether it can become a hit. Xiao Zhan, as one of today's top traffic, hot topics about him can have a higher degree of discussion than others without publicity. So many people think that this show is already a hot booking. On the one hand, because of Xiao Zhan's popularity, On the other hand, it is also because the starring role in the original novel itself has a certain amount of fan base, coupled with the various propaganda of the drama party, and Ren Min's costumes are also very popular. So everyone is still very optimistic about this drama. Jade Bone Remote belongs to the Goose Factory. When it started, the president of Tencent personally went to the scene to celebrate with the actors. And Goose Factory's preference and propaganda for Xiao Zhan can also be seen in various event ceremonies. It is often the finale appearance and the exclusive channel opened for him overseas. It can be seen that behind this popularity flow is the preference of capital itself. Xiao Zhan is really the king of golden sentences, and the time shadow style sentence pattern is popular on the internet. Fans learn too fast. Fans' focus returns to the characters and works. I found that this short trailer has completely aroused everyone's imagination and expectations for this drama. Xiao Zhan's look is even more of the cold feeling of fluttering white clothes. Even Xiao Zhan's lines appeared again. This is also after the last time Duluo style and Duluo Dalu, Shiying style once again swept the internet and became a new internet buzzword. The original line was, "Yaenor, do you know that I was in Juyi Mountain? When I first met you, was it destined to die by your hands one day? You killed me, but you saved me. We drink and beck." It can be described as not owing it. Fans use the line of Jade Bone Remote, 20, "Do you know that when I first met you at 30, was it destined to be 31 day? You killed me but saved me. We drink and beck it is 30. Describe the things around us, vividly compose sentences throughout the process, and have a big brain." Many netizens expressed their laughter in the comment area. The various examples in life, as well as the roles played by Xiao Zhan before, are truly shadows of time. And the stamina is great. You can see this familiar line in all kinds of short video network episodes. Not only that, many fans have called themselves Yaenor, a large-scale scene of the scene. Of course, the joke is a joke. Everyone is still amazed by Xiao Zhan's basic soundtrack skills visible to the naked eye. Perhaps this also has a lot to do with his large number of practice lines on the stage of the drama. Moreover, the original voice lines have a strong sense of substitution, making everyone feel the changes in Xiao Zhan's mood. As soon as the lines came out, the atmosphere was full. This heart-wrenching scene also made the audience feel heartache, and suffocated tears flowed uncontrollably. And Xiao Zhan's crying scene is also very beautiful, although it was different from the desperate tears of Wei Wuxian's character in Shen Qingling. The moment when he closed his eyes from the heart, tears flowed into everyone's hearts. Many people say that the role of Shiying will bring everyone out of Wei Wuxian's pit, and they can't wait to see the great priest Shiying come online. Of course, many people think that this character is still inferior to Wei Wuxian's character style, but anyway, it is precisely because of the existence of each character. That's why they can form a complete career in Xiao Zhan's acting career. Everyone likes to have their own different characters, but they are all unique. The 3 major surprises landed, and the 2 major actions of the Goose Factory helped again. Fans changed their name to Xiao Zhan. Fans refused, "Don't puff and kill. Such a name can't stand it." Wang Yibo talks about self-control. Fans are worthy of being sober in the world. This is what an adult looks like. Xiao Zhan's commercial value has increased again, and the sales of the new endorsement exceeded 100 million in 3 days. Fans can't grab it directly. Xiao Zhan announced 2 endorsements, a new friend and an old friend. For more exciting content, come and pay attention to Junction Entertainment.